And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, they open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
At the Chargers' 13-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, Alabama.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Check pass, check pass. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creep,
Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made.
Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Bofo's the Mike. Mike's Bofo. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Fournette. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
It's time to learn it. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
72. 24 is the mic. It's our time.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Ronald Jones there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tumble.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chargers have taken the lead. We're seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. And he finds Gronk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers. On first down, Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Nasir Adderley on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Brady to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You got time right there. Kill. Shadow.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
6 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
3 down. Shoot. 53 win now. 24 is the mic. You ready, Nick?
Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He's brought down by...
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The play leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On second down, here's Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One receiver right, that's Brown. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go with Jones. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
This time Taylor will throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up the defensive touchdown.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up fourth down.
Here's Ty Long now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it.
Switch up, switch up. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Get your swarm on. Go street, watch the slide. Motion, motion. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Yeah.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout.
Brought down back at
as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Don Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
taken down.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Brady. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Taylor. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Caught left side, Williams. Touchdown, L.A.
Number 81.
Mike Williams, 37 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Becomes on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
It's Eckler again. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Taylor. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
To Keenan Allen. Touchdown.
Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
24 is the mark.
To throw again. Brady. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
24-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
45, Mike, 45. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear. 18,
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And it is incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Brady's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time, and it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without controlling his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now down to 20.
Buccaneers, 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Able to get away. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 24 is the mic. Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy. Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win. Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
At the goal line.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier. Now, rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th. Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close. One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.